Hey everyone, and welcome! If you've ever wanted to teach your dog one of the most fun and impressive tricks out there, you have come to the right place. Today, we're going to break down exactly how to train your dog to give you a perfect high five. And let's be real, this is so much more than just a cute party trick. Teaching this simple action really does add a dash of flair to your training. But more than that, it's just an amazing way to connect and communicate with your best friend on a whole new level. So, are you ready? Because by the end of this, you are going to have every single tool you need to turn your pup into an absolute high-fiving superstar. Okay, so let's dive right in. Before we even get to the how, we've got to talk about the why. Seriously, understanding the benefits behind this trick is what's going to make the whole process so much more rewarding for both of you. Think of trick training as a workout for your dog's brain. Of course, it strengthens your bond, that's a given. But it also gets their mind working, it boosts their confidence, and it even helps improve their overall obedience skills. Plus, let's face it, it's a fantastic way to channel all that boundless puppy energy into something really positive. But to get those awesome results, you need the right setup. Success in training, it really starts long before you ask for that first paw. It's all about setting the stage and creating the perfect learning environment. I mean, just look at the difference here. On one side, you've got total chaos, right? The TV's blaring, other pets are running around, there's stuff everywhere. That is a recipe for a distracted dog. But on the other side, you have the ideal training zone, quiet, familiar, and totally free of interruptions. A calm space is what lets your dog tune out the world and focus completely on you. And this right here, this is the secret ingredient. Your entire training philosophy should be built around positive reinforcement. You're not forcing anything, you're simply rewarding the behavior you want to see. This approach turns learning into a fun, stress-free adventure that your dog will actually look forward to. The good news is you don't need a ton of fancy gear. Just grab some high-value bite-sized treats. We're talking the really good stuff they'll do anything for. Now, a clicker can be an awesome tool for marking the exact moment they do something right, but it's optional. But the two most important things, your own enthusiastic voice and a super patient, positive attitude. Okay, ready for the fun part? Let's get into the method. We're going to break this down into super simple, manageable steps that build on each other. That way, we make sure your dog understands what you're asking every step of the way. First up, step 1, the paw lift. All you do is hold a treat near their nose and raise it up. Their natural instinct will be to lift a paw to get to it. The second they do, yes, reward them. Once that's pretty consistent, it's time for step 2. Now you introduce your open palm as a target. When their paw makes contact with it, you guessed it, another reward. And finally, step 3 is where we link the action to the words. As their paw touches your hand, say high five with tons of energy. That's how they start to build that all-important association. But let's be real. What happens when things don't go perfectly? It's completely normal to hit a snag here and there, so let's go over the most common challenges and exactly how you can work through them. Oh, this is a classic. You're all set up, you've got your treats, you're ready to train, but your dog is just kinda not into it. So what do you do then? Don't worry, you can totally re-spark their interest. First things first, level up your treats. Bring out the really good stuff. Then, make the session feel more like a game with lots of movement. Keep it short and sweet, just a few minutes, so you always end on a high note. And honestly, sometimes it's as simple as trying to train at a different time of day when they just have more focus and energy. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you might have a dog who's a little nervous or just uncertain about lifting their paw or touching your hand. The absolute key here is building their confidence. And the number one rule is to never force it. Keep the sessions really short to prevent any frustration. And this is so important. Reward even the tiniest effort. If they just slightly lift their paw, that is a huge win. Celebrate it. Use a calm, soft voice and slow, predictable movements to show them it's a safe and positive game. So, you've got the basic high five down. That is amazing. But hey, the journey doesn't have to stop there. Now let's talk about how to make that skill rock solid and, keep the fun going. Consistency is absolutely everything. Just a few minutes of practice each day helps build that crucial muscle memory. Here's a great tip. Integrate it into your daily routine. Maybe ask for a high five before you put their food bowl down. As they get more confident, start practicing in new places and get your friends and family to join in on the fun too. And hey, why not have a little fun with it? Once they've completely mastered the move, you can add some flair and turn it into a real performance. Try adding some props like a little bow tie or some cool doggy sunglasses. It makes for an absolutely unforgettable photo op. You'll find that the high five is often just the beginning. It's kind of like a gateway to a whole world of trick training. Once they've got this down, you can move on to other awesome tricks like shake, wave, spin, or even the classic rollover. The sky's the limit. At the end of the day, just remember this. These aren't just tricks. They're a shared language, a really playful connection between you and your dog. And that's why the most important piece of advice is to celebrate every single victory, no matter how small it seems. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. When your dog finally nails that high five, what does it say about their unique personality? Is it a gentle tap? Is it an enthusiastic slam? Is it kind of goofy and off-center? That little gesture is a window into who they are. And honestly, that's what makes this whole process so incredibly special.